Well, it is time now. We continue our Rediscovering Ohio series. I'm excited to share another feature in our Behind the Menu series, which highlights not only the food, but also the families behind some of our best local restaurants. Naturally, tonight's featured spot is in Little Italy, but Home Bistro is bringing a new flavor to the historic neighborhood.
I have always looked at us as a neighborhood restaurant. And I think that to be a neighborhood restaurant, you have to give your neighborhood a reason to come back time and again.
Spend a little time at Home Bistro in Little Italy, and you'll soon feel, well, right at home.
Hospitality is the #1 thing that we do. The food should be good, but how you're treated, I think, is what makes the difference in an experience.
Husband and wife team Victor Morenz and Emily Gilbert are Clevelanders, but their culinary careers actually began in Chicago.
Through his culinary program, he met the first owner of Home Bistro. So it preceded us. And then by 2013, the first owner moved back to Philadelphia, sold the restaurant to us.
The pair successfully ran the original location for nearly a decade, but Northeast Ohio was always calling.
Victor always wanted to come back to Cleveland, and he's wearing a Cleveland shirt, but it's not, like, his entire wardrobe is Cleveland t-shirts.
I get that. I'm with you, Victor. I have many myself. In the spring of 2020, Home Bistro moved from Chi-Town to the land, timing that ended up coinciding with the pandemic.
I think if someone asked, though, if we would do it again, I mean, I'd probably say yes, but the past year has been really hard.
But this team, no stranger to hard work, was prepared to see it through, with a little help from family and friends.
Up until a couple weeks ago, I have not had a kitchen employee. It's been just me. So just me cooking, just me doing dishes.
Victor's parents have been working at the restaurant every weekend since October. His sister, who lives in Toledo, comes to town every few weeks to help us.
And they've found a supportive community in their Little Italy neighborhood as well. So many of the restaurants in the area are longstanding, and they've already built up that loyal customer base.
Right.
What challenges does that present for you to get new customers in the door for the first time?
One of the reasons we were attracted to this neighborhood is because of that.
I grew up coming down here, going to Trattoria on the hill, Roman Gardens over there. Yeah, that was a main draw to come to this neighborhood. It's because we want to build it to where we're that as well. I want to be a little old man cooking in the kitchen, basically.
And in the kitchen, Victor has perfected what he describes as new American fare. It's not your traditional Little Italy menu, but that doesn't mean you won't find some Italian classics.
Handmade pasta, I think, is one of the most beautiful things that you can do.
Victor makes really good gnocchi. It's ricotta gnocchi, so we usually have that on the menu just as a nod to the neighborhood, but it's also something we always had on the menu in Chicago.
You did. They also pride themselves on carrying on the local tradition of old school hospitality.
We'll treat you like family, not in an artificial way, in a real way. It's good to see you, it's good to see you again.
And despite the ongoing challenges facing the restaurant industry, this duo hopes to be welcoming guests home for a long time to come.
One day all this will be over, and we'll be in a good position to do what we want to do.
Yeah, we're really just dedicated to people coming here and having a good time and wanting to come back.
But we also love it. This is you hear people say labor of love. For us, it really is.
So Victor is all in on this. This is clearly his passion. You could sense in Emily's voice, she's saying, well, if you asked me if I would do this again, knowing what we know now, I'm not sure. But they actually are a very good balance to one another, Sarah. And I think a lot of the couples that are running restaurants that I've spoken with, you find that. One of them is, let's go, let's charge ahead, we'll take chances. And the other one is kind of pulling back.
Right?
Yeah, someone has to. And I think Emily is that for the Victor and Emily combo. But it's a lovely place. It's got traditional atmosphere. It feels like you're in a restaurant that's been there for 50 years. So it does fit right in with the Little Italy neighborhood.
I'm just thinking about all his family members that have been helping out. They are going to be busy this weekend.
Yeah, and they're geared up for it. They know it's going to be quite a challenge. So good luck. And if you're in the area, stop in and say hi to them.